All right, y'all, we in here today. Let's get ready for this. It's one of those types of weeks this week. One of those types of weeks. All right, there we go. Had to set that up real fast. All right, so need some water, man. See what we got going on. So today is one of them weeks. It's one of them weeks where they liquidity grab everything and everybody, and honestly, they just keep doing it and keep doing it. So since we know the market is what I call limbo, what we're going to do is we're going to feed off that energy. All right. So how that works is you just keep playing the range. They going to keep ranging. And I can see the range if I come to the daily. Now, remember, I told you that these lines here, these three lines give me all the information that I need. All right. So initially, the first line, we closed above. Second day, we closed below the bottom. Now, third day, we done shot back up here. So now, when I see this happen, this lets me know that a retest is coming. All right. So let me go ahead and just click this. Let me shorten this out real fast. All right. So when I see this information here, this lets me know that we're in a range, one. And then two, it lets me know that the real sell is coming. Now, the real sell is not coming right now. It's actually still going to come from here or here. This is where the sell is going to come from. Now, that's going to be probably next week and not this week, right? So what's going to happen as far as like US 30 goes, US 30, I'm pretty sure will retest this area here. I have an alert set, and then I'll be taking it up here. Will be my target 51,883, right? That's going to be the area that I'm most important in. Starting the rest of this week and next week, based off just what they're doing, right? I always love when they do these little ranges because they honestly just get a move away, and it makes it easier for you as a trader to catch on to what's happening. Now, when the market is ranging like this, what you need to do is you really need to target these liquidity zones. These liquidity zones tell you exactly where the money is actually at, and it tells you whether or not it's new or if it's old money, right? So right now at the bottom, you can see we got two strong levels down there, um, two bags down there, two people positioned down there, and then right here you have a new section of traders getting ready to be positioned down here. So I'm pretty sure we're going to take out this liquidity up here, and once we take this one out up here, what we're going to do is we're going to build new liquidity somewhere in this sell zone, and then once we see that liquidity in the sell zone, yeah, that's when the market going to start dumping. So right now we're not going to pay attention to this little wave that they're doing, right? Because they basically buying the lows, selling the highs, buying the lows, selling the highs, right? But they do this sometimes. They just do this little loop de loop. But now, as I always say, they got to make a decision and they got to get to going. So put this first candle here closing above this line and the trend being in a bullish trend. That's my first lead indicator. Lets me know that the market is coming up here first. All right. So I'm for sure the market is coming up here first before we make the sale. Now, if this little close here at the bottom would have happened first, and then this close here would have happened, then I would have known that we were selling. But the fact that we got the close above first, then the close below, that's the lead indication that we're coming up here inside of the sell zone. All right, so now I want to see price on the US 30 come back down here to this area. Once it re-enters this zone right here, what I'll do is I'll end up buying it, targeting those areas up there. All right, so that's gonna be the big money play right now for this week. Now the same thing goes for not oil, but gold. Nasdaq did the same thing too. This right here was the original TP, so I knew that we were going to have a rejection here in this area. Now they are making the same type of liquidity grab moves. As you can see, we closed above here first. So now I will want to see they close below here because I know what they're doing. Now that they're going to close below here, the next thing that's going to happen is NAS is going to pull back up here and also enter this sell zone up here. And then once it enters the sell zone up here, guess what? Expect a sell. All right. So let me get these off my screen real fast. I keep that right there because that's a key level. So yeah, I want to see NAS close below here. Once NAS close below here, I would definitely want to see the market shoots back up here. All right. That's going to be the first play that I'm taking. Well, the first play I'm taking is US 30. All right. This is gold. So now remember, that's that box that I put on Monday. And on Monday, I told everybody that we were going to come up here and fill this gap, right? So that gap will be filled. So guess what? This right here is going to continue buying until it gets up here and fill this gap out. So right now, if you're in gold, you're going to buy this and push all the way up to 520, 524, 25-ish area. Just continue buying until this gap is filled up here at 524, 525 area, right? Once this gap is filled, guess what? Gold is going to do the opposite. So now gold, if I go back to the daily on gold, they never broke above the high. All they did was act like they were. Then they slammed it back down and they broke below the low. So this is giving us what? The opposite effect that I was just speaking of, right? They close below the low first, and then they more likely close above this high, and then they're going to come down here and snag up this liquidity. All right. So just know that that's the way that they playing right now. They playing with these ranges and they ranging in the market and they just taking people out. That's all they're doing, right? They just collecting the bag because they had a big month last month. So one thing I'll tell you is when we have these big months like this, that's too much volume in one single month. So they can't make big moves these next months. So that's typically when the market does these little ranging activities, right? So whenever you see this little up down situation, that normally comes after you have big candles, right? So we had this big candle back here in March. Now that affected all the volume for the next 3 months. And that's why I also tend to look at my quarterly chart, right? Because when you look at the quarterly chart, you can see those same answers. So what I'll notice is with this big quarter, this quarter was 1,000 points. right? 1,500 to be exact, right? 1,500 points. Now, none of these other ones was 1,500, or have they ever even been anywhere close to 1,500, right? So for this quarter to be 1,500, that's a lot of volume. So that means this quarter would not be as big as this one because we have 1,500 and that's abnormal. So it sucked up all the volume from these other months, right? So what I would want to see in gold is I want to see gold kind of just sit here and consolidate, and then eventually gold is going to drop. So just get ready for a drop on gold. But right now, continue playing that buy, continue playing that buy, and targeting um, these higher zones. So I would just target these higher zones as of right now. We may come up here and close in this area like I just showed you because we closed below first. I want to see it close above. Once it closes above up here, 560 area, then just look for a sell right back in this area, back down to down here inside of the buy zone. So that's how that's going to play out. Go back over to US 30. US 30 is here. So this is the play that I'm currently setting up for, and this is what I'm looking for, right? So right now, this is going to be prime example of what I'm explaining. How I said they're just liquidity snatching and dumping, right? So the market is about to open. As you can see, brand new trend starting right here. So what we're going to do here is about the liquidity snatch this zone here. All right, so we got a lot of orders right there. So has updates so we can calculate that bag now. So as you can tell right now, we have 98 and 84, right? So we got two different sections of a bag in this area. So they're going to go ahead and just collect those. And then once they collect those right there, what they're going to do is they're going to start to push the market back down. So that's what we want to see. You see this wick here? This is the wick that they'll come back and fill in. So what we want them to do is go ahead, collect that bag up there, and then we're going to wait for it to come back and re-enter this zone down here, right? Gap will fill right there. That's where the gap in the market is. So they're going to come down and fill that gap, but only once they grab this bag right here in this section, right? So all you need to know is where the money is at. When you know where the money is at, you can easily just follow the money, and then you can stay on trend and you can take the trades with the market, even if they're ranging, right? I know a lot of traders, they say, oh, I don't like ranging markets because you can't tell when it's ranging. Well, you have to just be able to pay attention to see what's going on, and then you'll be able to calculate when it ranges. So right here, like I said, we're currently ranging. They're about to grab a bag from here. Once they break this high level here and they take this bag, they will dump and come all the way back down here. And then once they re-enter this zone down here where we fill this gap, then I'll look for that buy back up for the continuation. So I wouldn't be surprised even if they came all the way down here, right? They could even come here when they come back to fill this gap in. So don't be surprised if they do that. So I'll put an alert here as well. Put an alert there, and then just let them do what they got to do, right? Now, this move that I'm referring to right now, it probably won't happen until the market open, but we're going to wait for a market open at 9:30, and then, like I said, we'll catch that ride down. Don't try to get in too early. Don't try to over anticipate it. Allow them to close above here first. Close above these two dots here. Take this bag from up here. Once they collect this bag, just look for the sale to come back down here and fill in this gap right here. And then once this gap is filled, this is where we're going to want to buy, or we're going to want to buy just somewhere in this region. Like it's going to come right back here to this area. And then once it comes back to this area, this is where we want to buy at. And we're going to buy from down here. And then we're going to start targeting these bag sacks up there. All right. So that's the way that we're going to play that today. Let me pull my zones over. There we go. Pull the zones over so I keep them in play. And now we just get ready to cash out on them. You know what I'm saying? All we do is follow the trade. I ain't make the rules. I just follow them. It's going to be the key retest right there. So let me go here, check on everything, make sure everything is good. Go to the chat. You think they might be making a little high? Not there we go. So now all we're doing is waiting on the plays to come. Like I said, once we get this closure here and they knock out these two bags, then we're gonna look for that sell down back down here in this area. Hold on, I'm gonna take a little break real fast and I'll be right back. All right. So that's that liquidity grab I was just talking about right there. As you can see, it just snatched that liquidity from up there at the top. It didn't get it. It didn't get it fully, but it grabbed it. Right. It grabbed both of those. Now at this point, what we'll be waiting on is that 930 pullback and looking for it to, like I said, re-enter this zone down here. And then once it re-enter this zone down here, we'll look to buy from somewhere in this area and then start targeting the white line here, which is 330. 35, 330. Yeah, we on gold and US 30 today. You know.
Those are clean. Those are upstairs.
So now what we gotta do right now is we just waiting on that drop. Man, if you want to, you can take the drop from here. I would advise that you risk 150 points, or you can even do 100. But definitely have this move right here on the way right now. So that's 175 points you can get right there. $100 risk, 175 points. Quick and easy, real fast. Um, Hopefully this candle ends with a reversal candle. If this 15-minute close with this reversal candle here, good sign for the turnaround. It's looking real spicy, like that's about to be the play. Oh, this looking real spicy, like this about to be the play. First setup, 1 minute, lock in this reversal. Now you want it to close that doji candle right there. That's how you want it to close. Yep, that's the reversal candle we needed to see right there. Now, typically what I'll do is I'll drop down to this 5 minute, and then I just want to see a reversal in color here. This will let us know that this is the level. As long as this 5 minute candle locks in red, we good. Then we're going to let the market come back down here in this area. And then once it re-enter this area down here, we're going to allow it to give us a reversal setup like this green dot, change the color, and then we'll start targeting these highs up here. But as you can tell, we got a new trend formed right here. So a new trend is coming. So let's get the pullback now, fill this gap, and then we'll start targeting these highs once they come back down here and knock these two levels out. I mean, we got liquidity sitting right here too, though. So like I said, they could come all the way down here and get this, but we need a red candle to lock in now. What you about to do?
Yeah.
All right, like I said, we still waiting on that red candle. Don't expect to sell until you see a red candle on this 5-minute chart. This is one way you can always check your trade. So like right now, technically, you will be entering the trade early. Um, they still have momentum to push up. You will want the momentum to change, and you will want to see a red candle. Also, taking a sell would be a counter trade. So if you are a counter trend trader, I mean, this is for you. Like I don't counter trend. I'm waiting on the actual buy to come from down here. But I just know based off of the setup and how the market's been moving, what's exactly about to happen just with the open. So as soon as the open happens, like I said, they'll have like a strong counter, but for sure, it's still a for sure it's still a buy, right? I just know some people like to counter, some people don't. But if you are a counter trend trader, I mean, this is a counter you can catch right here at the open. Till we go down there and fill that weekend. But if you're not a counter trend trader, we waiting on the pullback down here in this region. We're gonna wait for a setup like this to happen down here. Once we get that set up, this already confirmed we got a new bullish trend. We're gonna take the buy from down here in this area, and we're gonna target the highs from the action zones. I'm not seeing right now. Oh, here they go. All right, I would just put that above there. There we go. So you got the risk like 115 on your counter. But I want to see is come back down here to this 50% line. Once we get back to the retest level down here, targeting this level up here. So the trade I will be looking for myself personally is this one. I'm looking for that one. This is definitely what we want to see right here happen. Sitting around just waiting on the open. All right, here come that red candle I was talking about. I'm doing something on my phone. Here come that sale though on US 30. So like I told y'all, if y'all in this sale, this is the easy 175 points you can get. But I'll be looking for this over here for the buy. But for sure for the scalper. So anybody that's a scalper, I can guarantee you can take this scalp right now. I mean, that's not even a scalp. That's a big scalp. But when you know how to trade, you know how to spot big plays. So this is a big play you can take right here, 177 points. That's more likely going to trigger as soon as the open happen. All right, we got that red candle right there, but it's US 30, so US 30 could definitely come grab liquidity. So this is what I want to see. I want to see liquidity is building up right here. So you say liquidity is just now coming in. So they now starting to put more orders in from this area for the sale, and it's starting to build. So what you could do is have a very, very tight stop loss right there where everybody else's liquidity is, um, without risking the whole 100. You can have the stop loss of there, which is only 37 points on the scalp. Now that liquidity has started building there, but me personally, I know they like to like snatch little liquidities like this and then create a second one. So I would suggest that you kind of like leave it wide like this, leave it where the other old liquidity is sitting at, and then you'll make the move from over there. Gold is still the same. Gold is still buying up here to fill this gap that we was talking about on Monday. So look for this gap to be filled up here. Anybody that's trading gold. It's an important area right here. So it's at 500. Liquidity is sitting right there. Watch your stop below here. And then, I mean, it's kind of sitting right here. So I would just keep targeting this high right here for like 18 points. It's a tight window though. It could sell from anywhere in this area. So I'll definitely be looking out for that. But um, holding the buy until they fill in this gap over here that we've been talking about. You can't see it on this, but you can see it right here. So they need to fill this in. It's not just liquidity. You got rejections right here at 518, 525. Still a strong buy though. I would definitely keep buying gold. US 30. We need this quick dump though, real fast. That's a big buy coming. Can't miss this buy. We need our sellers momentum to lock in. There we go, right here. Just waiting on that sale. Another reversal, red dot, good signs. Very, very good sign right there. Now we just need another red candle. So 9 to 925 need to be a bearish candle for us to get the rejection that we're looking for on US 30. While US 30 is selling, gold should be buying. So uh, these are the two plays. Yeah, these are the two plays right here. All right. All right, I'm back. So yeah, here go that breakdown right here. So as y'all can tell, they starting to dump it. Did they put up my news yet? No. Need my news to pop up, bro. Get out of here. Japan. All right. Hey, let's make this easy bag real fast. And it's crazy. I told y'all they was gonna pull that bullshit. They did that little finesse in the beginning of the week, talking about the fucking war. Like I knew that was coming. I told y'all that was gonna happen. So that was just a little easy finesse y'all could have just caught on to. I told the community last night that gold was about to do that buy. So it's all good. Played it safe. Now right here, all we gotta do is we just waiting on this push down and then the reaction. You know what I'm saying? So this is easy 177 points right here. Got liquidity building right there. So that's good. But we need to come back down here. And then once we get back down here, that's where we're gonna buy that. Matter of fact, let me put these up side by side. All right, I keep an eye on both of them. Got gold over here. Like I said, gold. This needs to keep dumping. Pull this over. All right, gold can keep buying. Gold is safe to buy in this area. Like I said, filling in this wick. So it's the play on gold, and that's the play over there. Show stops. Show liquidity. Make these circles. There we go. over here. I need to flip this back for a second because I can't see that gap on those candles. I won't go to fill that gap. Stop above that low. Now I can switch this back. All right, cool. All right, so we got gold on the right, US 30 on the left, both targeting the gaps that need to be filled. So these are the plays that we're looking for right here. Two easy bags to get the day started, you know. I don't know why my computer running hot today. Won't be US 30 if they ain't do a pullback. Like I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if US 30 grab that liquidity first and then make they move. They known for doing that. But they do gotta drop back down, so I mean that's good. They gotta take the sell. They came back to that entry gold. We need gold to start pushing. US 30 start dumping. So yeah, liquidity grab as expected. They're gonna open. It wouldn't be US 30 if they ain't come and grab liquidity. What? First two plays, see what we got. They're more likely to make this move after this first 5 minutes. It'll always be that first 5 minutes where they just be up and down, up and down, up and down, getting everybody to get their order settled. They might grab a high one more time and then get the moving. Nope, they're like they're gonna get the business right now. Here we go. Let this first 5 minutes settle out. All right, there we go. Now we just need this red candle to lock in. Gold looking good. US 30 hold. And see, gold be taking care of business. That's why I like gold. I like gold better than the indices because the indices they be playing around. It's like, bro, I already know it's dumping. Just go ahead and dump and make the move, so I can catch this buy back up. But they like to do this, like the indices like to do this, and this is where a lot of traders get killed at right here in this area. They get stuck right here when they doing all this up down for 25, 30 minutes and they trying to figure out what's going on instead of just making the move. Coming down here and doing the retest. Gold is just straight to the money, just buying straight up. Sorry, up 70 pips. So gold taking care of business, US 30. We still waiting on it. It's like US 30 gonna be waiting to 9:45. That's what it look like. Okay, US 30 like it's gonna be a 9:45 move today. Let's see who's gonna make the move first, because ain't neither one of them breaking out. They just lingering. But it's Thursday, so I don't expect too much. Yeah, it's gonna be a 9:45 move. I can already see it. What's good? What's good? Easy money today. If they ever just start moving it, you got two easy setups right here. But all we need is the confirmation. All right, we got a reversal candle right here. Looking all right. Let me see the regular candles for a second. What we looking like? That's a sloppy top, but it's cool. I mean, they could still snatch the high one more time. Looking at these candles, they can snatch that high. Yeah, it look like they about to do that. Yeah, snatch the high. They gonna drop it at 9:45. Sometimes I gotta look at the regular candles because the Heikenhashi candles will throw you off. You can't really tell like how they forming, and the most important part is how they forming. They want to tap that liquidity, and they did. Tell you, them liquidity zones is like magnets. Went up there, grabbed some liquidity, did a little pullback. They might stop these guys out. Let's see, they got 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Yes, sir. They stopped those guys out. That's why I said that sell kind of risky right there because the trend is up and everything is bullish, but it's still coming. I entered the second position here. I waited to see if that was going to happen. It's a new position. I'm not in no belief that they're about to buy it right now. So I understand how this game goes. There we go. Go. Keep pushing. Keep doing what you're supposed to do. Don't be like US 30. US 30 be doing whatever US 30 want to do sometimes. That is my only issue with the indices. Sometimes the indices just do what they want. They move when they want, do what they want. Nine 45 and they still pushing. This got to be a big 4-hour candle. Let me see. Oh yeah. Well, go ahead and push up there. Close up there. Snatch that liquidity on the high. It's also why I never recommend taking counters, especially on the indices. And watch, they gonna have that. They gonna have that one lightning candle that just dump all the way down. Let me close that one out right there. Got smacked. Cooking the sellers right now. Go, don't stop right there, bro. Let me see these regular candles real fast. Yeah, don't stop right there, go. At least close up here at 420. 420 at minimum. US 30 with another clip. Yeah, if you counter trend trading, yeah, you gotta let it go. They ain't gonna sell US 30 right now. They gonna keep taking them bags. I'm just trying to measure this. What's that? 370. They got to pull back. 370, a nice pullback, honestly. That's 200 move candles back to back. So that sale coming. That sale is coming. Don't worry about it. Where was the open at? Right here. Yeah, 279. Yeah, that sale coming. Don't worry about it. They still got to come down here, like I said, 371. So I ain't looking to jump on this buy until we do a pullback. I know it's too early. US 30 just bought up 279 points. It's about to drop all the way back down 279 2. Watch. Gold, turn around. Goddamn gold. That's how it is when you're trading in that range of market, though. Gold don't want to fill the gap. US 30 don't want to do the pullback until they gap. And I'm not in these counters. I'm just showing them. I already told you I don't counter trend trade. I'm just waiting on the pullback. I need to come back down here to this area first. Once we come down here, I'm looking to take the buy all the way up there. So that's all I'm waiting on. But if you're, like I said, if you're a counter trend trader, like that's like the position that you gotta take right there. They already up. I want to say like 600 on a day, honestly. This is a low. So this the low right here. Let's see. Gotta be up like 600. 700 on a day already. Yeah. Yeah, they gonna pull it back in a second. They got to. 700 straight buying is crazy work. I would have never bought this last night, so don't think I'm in this. I would have never got into this buy last night. Big dick and goddamn boy. I'm surprised they went up there and took out that high at the open. I thought they would have waited later in the day for that move. At this point, I'm like, they even gonna let me in today. But closing up here would be a good sign. Closing above the high is a good sign the pullback is coming. $25 seconds left. Now they got to be pressed. They ain't even that pressed either. They can honestly keep going higher. They can go straight to my level. They can go straight to the level that I was talking about at this point. Yeah, they gonna go straight there now. They gonna go straight to my TP. They ain't even gonna waste no time. Disrespectful. Well, look like I ain't getting none of that money today. Just if they don't pull it back, I ain't getting in. That's just that. Let me see how gold just opened up on the 4-hour. Yeah, I think gold keep buying. US 30, disrespectful. US 30 ain't let nobody get none of that money. Because I would have never hopped on that train already moving like that. Now after moving already 700 points and no pullback, they would have had to show me some type of pullback. They may pull back to here. I mean, if they pull back to here, I'll jump in the buy from here. But they got to pull back to here first. Or I ain't touching it. They might not come back down here today, so I'm just anticipating the buy coming from somewhere up here in this area, right here. I might just go there with it and look for that. Risk my 150. That's gonna be my trade today. Let's see if they want to let me in. Or now they just magically gonna dump it. You just never know with these guys over here on the Dow. I definitely knew it was buying though. I'm just mad I ain't get to get in. I ain't get none of that buy. Go to the 15 real fast. Straight out the gate. What was that? $325. That's a big move to open up the day. Yeah, that's crazy work right there. I'll be sitting back and waiting. I trade my best strategy, bro. I trade levels. So I just trade level to level, but right now it's ranging, so it ain't no move right now. Like if US 30 dump and come back down here, I'm definitely gonna take it from this level back up to that level that I just showed you it was going to. So let me go back over here on the 4 hour. I can show you. So if I turn all this off real fast, delete that, delete this. I trade these levels right here. Delete this. So I trade from this level to this level to this level. I just trade level to level. So the market give you levels and to show you ranges, and all I do is go from one level to the next. I just find the entry and just keep doing that. And I just look for gaps in the market. So until I get my setup, I don't get in. Like this was already moving, so I couldn't hop on that trend. It would have had to pull back. That's just too much volume for me to jump in while it's moving because it could just have a significant pullback and stop you out. That's why I said I don't really trust those counters because the trend was bullish. But you know what I'm saying? If somebody else counter trade, that's what I would have looked for as a counter trader. But I'll be targeting this level next right here for US 30. That's another 200, 300 points right there. So we'll see. But it's definitely gonna come back down here to this region somewhere. They definitely just burnt it out with that candle right there. That's 700 points just straight bullish. They gonna pull that back. And once they pull that back, I'm getting in somewhere down here in this area. Like I said, I'm waiting on this retest. Without this retest, I'm not hopping in. Yeah, gold looking like they about to do a little retest too. Let me just set this alert back over here. And then I'll retest this area or retest this area. I won't touch that. Um, I'll just wait on gold to retest this area right here. And then hop in on this over here. So let me go ahead and pull this up by itself real fast. I mean, it don't gotta fill the gap. The gap is just there because that's just showing you a level that they skipped. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna fill the gap though. Well, at least on gold, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fill that gap right there. That one is on that 15-minute. Just an area correction. The trend is up, so if you look right here, the trend is up. So the best play is to focus on the buy. Now it could come and re-enter one of these two areas right here and then buy up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at that too, but I'm definitely still following that gap up there. This gap will get filled. All right, that trade right there is. Yeah, so I would just wait on it. It's definitely gonna fill this. They gotta fill it with this brand new uptrend starting. It's gonna head right back up there. The market just ranging right now. The better play right now is gold though. US 30 already made the move. It's over for that one. But gold on the pullback right now. You gotta wait till it settle out. I'm gonna wait to gold flip trends, and then I'm gonna go heavy on gold in a second. Honestly, gold should be dumping, but we should have never even came up this high today. Gold should be headed down here to 43.99. But they wanted to buy it up, so this is an engulfing candle. So honestly, they could just dump it. But we got that news from that war, so I'm gonna stay bullish. Stay bullish on gold while the news is talking about shoot 'em up, bang bang. Here come that pullback on US 30. Looking at it on my other screen. This song, get confused. That's a crazy pattern right there. But yeah, here come that pullback. When US 30 starts selling gold, to start buying. But until then, it's in limbo. Yeah, they about to come get this back in a second. I'm already knowing it is. The buy on gold about to happen too. Yeah, I think gold turnaround about to get started right now. What's that? 491. All right, that's the actual position I'm about to take right here. Risk 30 points, always. And then I'm headed to fill this gap in. So there's going to be a 101, 30 for 30. What's up with it?
3,300 up today, man, boy.
I see the smile. I see the smile. I mean, he made.
Thanks to this one right here.
He got paid.
Thanks to this one right here.
What
oh
up?
my goodness. Yeah.
He said 3,300 up.
Yeah. Dang, I took IWM twice and a Tesla.
Yeah. Tesla on the buy?
Yep.
What'd you do? Sell IWM?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
Sold that bitch twice. Yeah, what?
He said IWM was going to 301.
You said IWM was going to 301?
Yeah, yesterday? Yeah. That's that level.
Where you said Apple was going?
Apple, hold on, let me pull Apple back up real fast. 330. It's like 330. Yeah, Apple like 331.
Yep.
Yeah.
You damn sure said IWM 301 yesterday. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Apple.
It's like now I don't know what to do with the rest of my day, man.
He said I made my 3 bands. I'm out of here.
Now what the fuck I gotta do? Make that off the phone.
Yeah.
Nigga might not have called for 3 years. Dang.
There you go.
And praying and shit. Why the fuck I never knew this?
That's what I said, man. Once you learn how to do it, it's ball game.
I'll be right there with her. She be calling the play. She teaching it to, cause me, I'm just more gonna do it. Her, she really she one of them people who gotta learn every aspect of it. Right. So me, I'm ready to work. Fuck all that paper trade and let's get the money.
Oh no, you definitely gotta go straight live, man.
I went straight live and that was just fire.
My boy,
I think I made 1,000 yesterday or 2.
Let me pull
that shit was just because now I could get more contracts. Like I bought 50 IWM contracts for like 5, maybe like $4 grand.
Mm-hmm. And you caught it when it shot up. Yeah, you got out already.
Yeah, I'm out of there. As soon as it went 290.04 and I seen 1,200.
Yeah,
smacked it. And then they gave me 1,000. Then I had 1,300 left to trade with. Like the one settled that was unsettled, the buying power. Yeah, I got back in, said, "Fuck it, I already made $2 grand, or at least the only thing I can do is lose this 1,000 I'm about to put in." Yeah, they printed me $320 more.
Yeah, can't be greedy. Like fuck it. Yeah, it's about to get up there though. It's definitely gonna get up there.
Just understanding my loss, like all right, boom. I already made $3,000 a day. If I lose 1,000, I'm still not tripping. To risk to make another 500. So I'm like, fuck it. I bought the contracts, and I wasn't gonna let it lose all the way. So it was like, whatever. But they ended up giving me $320 more.
Apple did their little bullshit pullback today, but Apple about to get busy, man. I'm still waiting on Nvidia, bro. I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna make the move. It's like they about to play me. They're like they gonna waste my time on that one. Like, I know they still got to hit 205. So I'm like, they might go down there and smack that 205 and then make the move. But by the time they get to 205, I only got to the 18th. I can't keep holding because I'm running out of time. And them weekend days count. So them don't count for shit, though. You get what I'm saying? They just kind of get
so crazy, them weekend days. Yeah. But the weekends do count, though, right? Because they can make a move over the weekend, right?
But then that's the problem. You got 2 situations. It could not make a move or it can gap down, which is not going to help you. And then if it make a move, you better hope it gapped up good enough to like really put you in position. Yeah. So it's like the odds are still stacked against you.
It better gap up $23.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That bitch gap up like that. You're going to wake up like, oh yeah, there it go. You feel me? But that's how it is though. But yeah, like I'm telling you, bro, you just do this shit, bro. This shit's sweet.
Bro, I just watched that bitch grow straight to that bitch at 19 grand.
19, yeah.
Well, it's really at Mo, but our QUBT down at ONDX.
Yeah,
so
you still got the money on them.
For
real. Yeah, you still got them.
Yeah, that's all the way in September, August and September. I don't even look at them.
Yeah, that's why I said quantum computing, you gotta just get that time. By July, you'll see the profit on them. And then you ain't gotta close them. You can close them motherfuckers probably like August. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta get them time to move. I knew them was gonna be slow movers because they still hot topics, but they just holding them down. But for sure, like, yeah, it's easy, bro. I seen the call. I'm like, yeah, he must have caught them plays this morning.
Caught them plays this morning. Goddamn, it ain't even 10:30. This shit over.
Yeah, ain't even 10:30. Yeah, 3,000. Yeah, that's how you want to do it. That's how you want to do it. I'm over here still talking about these damn the indices and shit. They over here bullshit over there.
What? You going to get some what? Beans. Beans? Yeah, beans. What?
Beans.
Oh, beans. Yeah, beans. Okay. What you trying to talk about? I thought you said beans. I'm like, oh, you get some beans from. I'm waiting on homegirl tell Brett she got these food stamps, so I'm gonna have them place an order, send them to the house. So I'll probably have you fill it out. All right. Yeah. Damn, man, that's a great day.
I told you, look, but I told you them $3,000 days coming and shit. It's just a matter of time. You gotta just build your account up. It's like you can't do it when you only got a couple thousand because you can't buy enough.
No work, can't buy that many.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can make a couple $100.
Was expensive.
Hell yeah, like $700.
Yeah, but I bought 10 of them and still made $700.
Yeah.
I think they might have, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I paid for them.
Oh, you bought them out the money?
I might have been right at the money or some shit. Let me see.
Yeah.
Tesla.
10 at the money shit. They would have had to be like $300, $500. Probably spent like $5,000 on them.
Yep, $5,800, and then they gave me back $6,450.
Yep, yeah.
So that's but bro, you know how I look at everything.
Yeah,
I be looking at everything.
It's all percentages.
Like serving. So it's like if I bought it, that's damn near all you gonna make off of 4.5. You gonna spend 4,000, you gonna make 1,500.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
the problem.
For IWM, let me see. I'm gonna see what I spent on IWM.
If you were still holding that motherfucker, they definitely would be printing.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's at 291.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where'd you get out? Like 280?
I got out at 290.04.
Oh yeah, it's 290.40 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'll be listening to her and listening to you too. Yeah. Get in, get the fuck out.
Get in, get the money, and get out. Cause it don't listen. It's all just numbers on the screen till you close that motherfucker. That's the thing. Until you close that trade, it's just numbers on the screen. But what I'll tell you to do right now is, I find my balance of like what I like. You see what I'm saying? So like, if you like, all right, I like spending 5,000 and like catching this type of play, I would tell you to continue to do that. I wouldn't go into like, all right, now I got 20 bands. I'm about to start spending 10,000. See what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna spend 10,000 until I got 60,000.
Yeah. Don't do that.
And I might spend a dime. Yeah. But right now, I'm basically like with my dub, I'm giving myself time for 4 trades.
Right, exactly.
So 5,000 a piece.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, like stay in that range, because if you stay in that range, you keep managing the risk. But the moment you get out of pocket, I'm trying to tell you, I see it happen all the time, bro. Yeah. I see it happen all the time. I seen a motherfucker.
My limit is 50 contracts when they cheap, and my limit is 10 when they expensive.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just keep it just like that. Then, like keep that same workflow. Because I'm telling you, I just seen too many people. They get overzealous, nigga. That motherfucker, they be like, "Nah, this shit can't," and that be the day they eat your ass up. Like, oh yeah, it's sweet. You think it's sweet like that? Like,
that shit not sweet.
Yeah, don't get that home run syndrome.
Never.
Right, you'll be over this bitch looking like your boy, nigga. I was down so bad yesterday, like 17 bands, nigga, over like 20 different pairs. I had so many motherfucking contracts open because I be opening hella shit at one time, so it's like I'm like kind of maneuvering through the shit, like picking the right plays. But some I got short dated, some I got long dated. I got some June 12th that like need to get the fucking going like today. Like
today.
I got something that like, bro, y'all motherfuckers need to come back. Remember I was in Now?
Yeah.
I was up 7,000 in Now, right?
And now what you up?
I'm negative 2,000.
Oh my God.
And they got into the 12th. I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker need to jump back up to 130 so I can get out. I should have took it, but I ain't take it. Like, bro, I was like, bro, You know, I be waiting.
Anything, them high thousands, I see anything 3, 2, I'm taking.
I'm out of there.
I ain't holding.
I've been around for a long time though, so you already know it's
sure.
kind of
And you know what your risk management is.
Yeah.
Me, I'm trying to build this bitch to 100.
Yeah, I don't be tripping. I'll be like,
once we got 2 accounts built to 100, I ain't tripping.
Oh yeah, nah, you gonna do anything then. Your ass gonna be sitting back for real. Been calling this nigga, where you at? Shit, on the island.
I don't know why.
Over here making this bag real fast before I leave. Yeah.
Nah, word.
Nah, that's how that shit go, man. I'm happy for you, man. That's how you gotta
and
do
then
that shit.
My cousin Rio is your sister boyfriend.
Bro, that's your cousin.
That's my blood cousin.
This
bro. We
nigga,
got the same grandma.
This nigga funny as hell, bro. He's looking at this nigga. Hey,
I posted you. He was
funny.
like, bro, that's my girl brother.
Yeah, that nigga funny
like,
as
that's
hell.
my nigga. Yeah, real. That's my blood. We did all our time together.
Oh yeah, that's funny as hell. That nigga is a funny ass nigga, bro. He went to my grandma's funeral down in Alabama and shit. Yeah.
A majority of our family from Alabama.
Yeah, ours too. Yeah. That's funny as hell. Yeah, we was all down there kicking in Alabama. I was fucking with him. That's when I first had met him. I was just like, oh, nah, he cool. Like, he just funny as hell.
He a good dude.
Yeah.
He a good dude.
Yeah,
I hope I can get him on that shit, boy.
Nah, he motherfucking. He one of them Cincinnati's finest.
Sure.
Little league coach.
All of that.
Little league coach, street people.
For sure.
That's definitely who he is.
Oh, he is.
Funny as
he
fuck.
ain't gonna stop. I'll be like, bruh.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's one of my cousins I really rock with. Like, we call each other and chop it up and shit.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with my other cousins. That's weird.
Yeah. That's all that attention grabbing shit they be on.
Yeah. They the one kind of people who like they had everything growing up, college paid for, drove these doctors and shit. They want to come try to do what we like, bro.
Yeah,
put me on. Like, what the fuck, you bro? Get the fuck away from me, man.
That's my nigga Rowdy, bro. I don't even understand him. This nigga daddy was the police. Police living up in 7 Hills. I'm talking about straight. He want to be down in the hood every day. Done got shot 4 times and everything. Want to be a dope boy. How?
Yeah, them the ones that happen to when you're doing all that dumb shit.
Yeah.
You ain't got no business.
Like, bro, you want to be down here, want to be a dope boy. Your daddy the police. You can't even be the dope boy. Like, you already suspect. Like, his daddy really is the sheriff of the city, bro. Like, no lie. He been the sheriff. Yeah, like, bro, it's over for you, bro. Like, he wanted to be goddamn kingpin of them all. I'm like, look, and you sloppy, nigga. That's why you done got shot 4 times. That's sloppy work right there. That's just not paying attention to your surroundings, my boy.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. That's funny as hell, though. But yeah, they be like that, man. They want to come hang out in the neighborhood because it's cool. Niggas
With that SpaceX IPO, what stocks you looking at to get into?
I'm waiting to see how SpaceX gonna do. They talking about starting off at 135. So that's already a high IPO. So I don't know if it's gonna move the way they saying it's gonna move, because I just think that's just a big number. Like, I don't think
I've been seeing a lot of people say like they ain't really gonna buy that stock.
Yeah, it's gonna be too expensive when it come out. But it's gonna cripple other ones because it's for that's one of the moves for the whales. Like, you know what I'm saying, the people with a lot in the market, that's they type move. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for like no average Joe. But it's gonna affect us. Just like right now, what they did was they got rid of pattern day trading. So like everybody excited about pattern day trading being gone. But I'm like, what you motherfuckers don't understand is what that means. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think it mean like, okay, I can get in, I ain't got a lot of money, I can keep getting in and out. Yes, that's true. But the big niggas can also do it too now. So this nigga ain't stuck to just holding his trade. So he can get in and he can be up goddamn 50,000 and just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm taking it. Boom. And then that motherfucker gonna drop. So if you ain't got no bread, nigga, you gonna be fucked up. And I think that's why Donald Trump did it. Because Donald Trump like, oh, nah, we really gonna kill their ass then. Like, because like, you know what I'm saying? Any day now, it ain't even gonna take news no more. It's gonna take a phone call.
Ain't that what we've been doing though? Like how many? Like you only can take a certain amount of trades a day.
Yeah, but that's so like this how it was. Well, I got you set up with a cash account. You ain't got a margin account, right? So if you switch over to margin instead of you having 19,000 right now, you technically have 40,000.
Oh.
So you know what I'm saying? So now you basically get double your account. That's what the margins do. So now instead of just taking like 19,000 in trades, you can take up to 40,000 because you're trading with margin. So whenever you take a margin account, they can't let you do that and take 1,000 trades at a time.
Oh.
So they limit you to like 3 to 5. So you going well, it's like a period.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's like a period. It's not like an actual day. It's like a period, right? So it's like when they come, they'll send you a message like, look, you about to hit your number. You can't take no more trades. If you do, we're gonna penalize you and close your shit, right? So that becomes the situation. So that's why they blocked it. But you needed to have more than like if you had more than 25,000, you couldn't do it. So anybody under 25,000 could do it, but people over 25,000 couldn't do it.
You couldn't trade.
You couldn't take 1,000 trades. You get what I'm saying? Because that was the rule. The rule was like, look, you got this much equity because they understood that you can fluctuate the market if you could. But now they just like, fuck it, balls to walls, nigga.
This shit gonna be a wild, wild west.
Oh hell yeah, it is. It's gonna force them to change the rules because everybody gonna be complaining. Because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna take news or nothing. It's gonna be this man got 50 million in the market. He gonna call his dude and be like, look, fuck that. I want to take out 50 million. And that bitch gonna drop. And then somebody else gonna call the next day and be like, look, I want to put in 50 million. And that bitch gonna buy. It's basically gonna do what like US 30 doing right now.
You know, it's shoes for get them out. Not a lot though. I lift it up so you can see.
Go at that level.
Yeah.
My interest is.
Yeah, I seen you been sitting in gold.
Yeah. I was up 7,000 yesterday, closed for 2. They pulled that motherfucker all the way back. I seen it. I was like, yeah, this ain't looking too good. They about to bliss this bitch up. And sure as hell they did. I told everybody to get out last night in the Discord, like, bro, nah, they gonna push it up on us. Yeah, they got out. Yeah, most everybody got out.
I should have went in there, bitch.
Yeah, I seen that coming. I was like, yeah, they gonna finesse us on that one. Yeah. But yeah, it's about to be a dirty game in a minute. Everybody happy about that shit. I'm like, it's about to be a dirty game, bro. Just like the housing market, like how down here they got rid of the motherfucking property tax. So now you like buy the land, you own the shit. Nah, nigga, that's not good.
Buy the land, you own it?
Yeah, it's like you own the land now when you buy it.
It's just sitting on in Florida. So buy the land, you own it.
Yeah.
Why you say it's not good?
She said, why you say it's not good?
Because now they gonna just own all the land. They ain't gotta pay no property tax. The purpose for property tax was if you bought a house and you made a fortune and then you died, you would still pay taxes on that house, even if you pass it to your kids. Now, if your kids can't pay for it, guess what? We're gonna take that house back and then put it back on the market for somebody else to buy it. But now your family, all you gotta do is have a lot of money. You can just start buying shit up. Shit, we ain't gotta pay for it no more. I can die. Y'all can just have that shit. It's y'all's now. They ain't gonna have to keep paying on it. So they gonna finesse the housing market too with the same shit. Until it get to a point where they like, nah, we gotta change the law. People gotta be able to buy it. Y'all gotta start paying bigger taxes or some shit like that. They gonna have to do something like that.
Yeah. Well, we gotta find somewhere to be Costa Rica or some shit.
Shit. Overseas.
That's how other places is, ain't it? Like them countries and shit.
What?
Damn, you going to Walmart?
Yeah.
Down there, might as well go with you. Don't we need to go to the bank? Huh?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, don't you need to go?
To put some money in the bank?
Yeah. Well, I go when you come back. Yeah, I'm back in my regular life. We was just broke up like 6 months.
Y'all was?
Yeah, just going through shit. I ain't moved back, but I had got a spot in Ohio. I had to go deal with some shit with my brothers, make sure they was cool.
Yeah, he was in Atlanta, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I moved back and we moved. That was like, I was, for real, that shit was like, she was talking all that therapy shit. I was against it at first.
Yeah.
But then, like, shit, I'll do it. And
hey, shit, you gotta keep the ones that fuck with you, because the ones out here, they definitely ain't.
That shit ain't nothing.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get out here in the streets. It ain't nothing out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be telling my son, like, look, find somebody you rock with early, bro. Just keep them, bro. I ain't gonna teach you the old school game. Just go ahead and rock with somebody and just thug it out, man. Because when shit hit the wall, you gonna need somebody that you can trust, nigga, and know. Fucking around.
Doing, baby? I should better go take that shit to the track.
All right, come on, US 30. We'll just pull back real fast. I'm still waiting on them to pull back so I can hop in.
I just love she always trying to teach a nigga something.
Shit, at least she's smart.
Yeah, smart as fuck. I always think she's the smartest girl I know.
Yeah.
Just had to get away from some of them whole ways. You know how a nigga be.
Yeah. Are you gonna have your fun? Niggas gonna have their fun until they can't.
Like, bro.
There ain't no problem chilling out, shit.
For real. Some of this bitch make $3 grand. You driving that motherfucker like it's just a big old truck. No, it ain't.
I'm waiting until I come back.
I was gonna ride with you. I gotta go get the money. Yeah, I dumped that bread in there. That money I had. And then took my Bitcoin money. Cause it lost, bro, like 3,000. I'm like, fuck that shit. He told me to get out. I think I got 4,500 out of that. Then I lost some money a couple times, paid some bills. Shit, I'm in the green now.
Yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin cooked. Definitely stay the fuck out of that.
Wake up. I woke up, made $3 grand. I don't know what to do with myself.
Brand new life.
For real.
You get used to it.
Chilling.
Go. Gold is still. I said gold is still dumping.
Gold.
Yeah.
That mean it's going down?
Yeah.
Damn, wow. All right, Brody. I'll catch you later. I appreciate you too, man.
For sure. Go ahead, do your thing.
Catch you later. All right.
Yep. Oh, slow ass morning. That's my last entry on gold right here. My last one. Adding 15 contracts for the bounce. Is that 40? 45? That's what I'm shooting for. $30 risk. That's my last trade of the day right here. Yo. As soon as I get in, down 375. Ain't that something? All right, there we go. There we go. Some motion. These are trades I'm taking. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But I'm mad I didn't get to get in on that US 30 today. I didn't get to make none of that money. Y'all see exactly why I told y'all I don't take counters, so I wouldn't trust that counter trade. But right now, I'm currently sitting in gold, so gold looking real good for me still. Still looking spicy. They tried to fake me for a second. They did a hard little pullback, but that's whatever. I was just in drawdown for a minute. I know the buyer's coming. Right now, currently floating. I'm actually in profit, so this is actually off a little bit. My entry is a little bit lower. Oh, that's because the magnet on. That's why my entry not right. I'm about to say. So I'm actually a little bit in profit right here. So this is my actual trade right now on gold. My actual trade, we up. I was up like $50 just a second ago. All right, there we go. I'm back up 150, 125. This is my actual trade right now. So this is the one I'm rocking with. I missed US 30. I knew US 30 was going to be a big buy. I didn't get to make none of that money, but I made some earlier in the day. I made like 2K on US 30 out the initial buy. But now I got to get some of this gold money, man. And that's my last one. That's my last trade of the day right here. So the last bag I'm trying to secure. They did the deep little pullback. That's fine. Let me just do a quick breakdown of this. All right, so right now, let me switch these. I'm gonna just leave these levels on the weekly now. It's over. It's midweek. All right, so right now what I'm looking at is this. I see break of structure, boom. I'm pretty sure this is a bullish day. Pretty sure we might get another bullish day, but they could come down here. We're gonna wait. We're gonna figure out what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still targeting my level. I'm still targeting this zone up here. But if they close up here today, I'm gonna definitely get out if we close up here today. I'm gonna close because they probably just gonna slam it back down on Friday. But we got new liquidity coming in right here, so that's a good sign. That's positive. The liquidity is starting to build. This is the first step of liquidity building. So I want to just see this, you know what I'm saying, maintain the whole push up throughout the day. Come over here to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, they came down here, swipe liquidity on all these guys right here. And that's honestly why I was waiting for a second, but I'm still bullish. I'm not changing my bias. I'm still bullish. I'm still coming up here. And then coming over to my official trade. So you can see it right here on the 15-minute. Like I said, we got a brand new uptrend that just started. It's going to take a little minute for it to kick in. So it might be an hour, it might be 2 hours before I actually start seeing some real profit. But the profit will come in a second. But we already net positive on the day, so I'm not really complaining. Yeah, I'm not really complaining. We're going to pull up today. June. We caught 2 plays today, and we sitting in the last one. Go ahead and throw that post up real fast. Right here. All right, y'all. I was live as always, as you can tell, trading gold. Right now, this is my last trade of the day. We going for another buy position on gold. I'm targeting that level up there. Just did the whole breakdown live. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of new liquidity coming in on the daily. So I'm going to hold this trade, look for the big buy up to close out the day on gold. And then we're going to be done for the day. All right, y'all. Live as always. You can tell trading gold. Right now, this is my last trade of the day. We going for another buy position on gold. I'm targeting that level up there. Just did the whole breakdown live. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of new liquidity coming in on the daily. So I'm gonna hold this trade, look for the big buy up to close out the day on gold, and then we're gonna be done for the day. All right, y'all, I was live as always, as you can tell, trading gold. Um, right now, this is my last trade of the day. We going for
Lord Hova, King of the North. You know what comes after this, right? Are you ready?
All right, so we was live today on YouTube as always. I've been going live all morning. I put in over 20 hours this week. These are the two trades that I called this morning. I just closed the US 30 one, the other one that I was already in. I closed the gold earlier this morning at like 4 o'clock this morning when I seen that they was going to buy. We did have sell contracts in, but I noticed that the buy was coming, so we ended up getting out. But right now, currently, I have one more position sitting in the market right now to finish out my day. But this is how you do it. Like you got to make sure you got a clean sheet. You don't overtrade. You know how to control your risk. You manage your risk. Me personally, I take like the same size trades because it fit my portfolio. But it is something you want to learn how to do, man. Tap in with me, man. I'll teach you how to do this. I take these trades. I do this live, and I'm gonna put you on game. And don't forget, y'all want to get that mentorship? Hit me in the DM, or if you want to just get in the inner circle, hit me in the DM. I'll send you the link. But get that software. All right, so we was live today on YouTube as always. I've been going live all morning. I put in over 20 hours this week. These are the two trades that I called this morning. I just closed the US 30 one, the other one that I was already in. I closed the gold earlier this morning at like 4 o'clock this morning when I seen that they was going to buy. We did have sale contracts in, but I noticed that the buy was coming. So all right, so we will. I don't. All right, so we was live today on YouTube as always. I've been going live all morning. I put in over 20 hours this week. These are the two trades that I called this morning. I just closed the US 30 one, the other one that I was already in. I closed the gold earlier this morning at like 4 o'clock this morning when I seen that they was going to buy. We did have sale contracts in, but I noticed that. All right, so we was live today on YouTube as always. I've been going live all morning. I put in over 20 hours.
your dress cause it's see-through. Yeah, talking all the shit that you.
You remember what I said about US 30? You remember what I said about US 30? Try to put everybody on.
All right, so we was live today on YouTube. As always, I've been going live all morning. I put in over 20 hours this week. These are
You remember what I said about US 30? Try to put everybody on. Let me show you. Yo, what is good? Good morning, y'all. All right, so yesterday we were right here on US 30. I mentioned I would love nothing more on US 30 than to sell down. All right, swipe this level of liquidity right here. All right, swipe this level of liquidity, get right back above structure, and then we start pushing right back to the upside. You can check the last post. I try to put everybody on. Try to put everybody on so we can all make a bag together. That's what it's about at the end of the day. Let's make a bag, all right? And we are pushing. So I've been telling y'all all week long, even on my stories and everything, let's stay long on US 30. We had a nice little pullback yesterday. And let's...
Who is the kid that did South Walker, the South Talker, the Spencer, the Mid-Gap, the Master, the Can't Feel, the Last, the Man, our friend, come faster. And right now, nothing but a Johnson start the station. And we got a situation. Do you have bad credit?
Here we go. Here we go. We make that. Here we go. What we doing? It's mandatory, Bill. What's going on?
Listen, I don't know if he can speak the way that he can speak for everybody, because we already know he's on the menu. You're on the menu now. Hold on, businessman. Hold on. Listen, because it's a package deal, okay? Now listen, you and your brother, we want you both. Now listen, you guys got to get together. You got to sign the agreement together that we're going back to back with you, gentlemen. Sir, okay? And that's only right. Listen, like Jay says, if this shit, wait, if Jay said, like he said, if this shit is going down, let's get it over with.
You said me first and you go second. That's what you want.
Well, listen, y'all can decide how y'all want to do it. It's between y'all. It's called a double up in East Oakland.
We talk about boxing, so.
No, so that means two. That means that's 2 for 1 on one agreement, one contract. We get both of y'all. That's all.
How you know you gonna make it now?
But listen, that will be your job to stop that game. But you know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you this though. From the 14th, I know, but listen, I'm telling you, with the 14 fights, I'm trying to find a reason. I'm trying to find some shit to look at. I've been looking around.
So shit to look at like what though?
No, I'm just saying, if you want to scare me off, tell me where I need to look and what I need to look at to stop talking like that. Okay, well, we need both of y'all. Listen, but that's what I'm saying is we need both of y'all. You go talk to Jay. And listen, we want to do it back to back. But if you want to go first, you got to give him opportunity to have a look. Or you have a look. We know y'all together. Y'all not going to fight each other. So, I mean, I was born at night, not last night.
What money we doing now?
We already ready. We got 30-some fights. You got 14. Listen, I'm saying this. Come on now. No, I'm saying this. What more do we need to get ready? We already ready, King.
I'm saying you gotta get in shape and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just fought, so that's what I'm saying. We all ready.
We ready.
Y'all ready? Okay.
Yes.
So when my manager get back with you, because I'm getting with you, when my manager get back with you gonna spit this straight.
Absolutely. No, listen, we've already been talking to him.
Cause I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. It's gonna come to you. Whatever package deal you talk about on y'all here, I don't got nothing to do with that. But when it comes to me, I'm about to fight your son. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, absolutely. But you're a businessman, right? You're a businessman, right? And that's your brother, right?
Can I say something though?
Okay.
When the fight happen, just let him do the talking. Don't talk for him. He don't need you.
I don't work for you. I work for him, businessman. He tells me what to do. Yeah, he tells me what to do.
I'm gonna tell y'all what to do too.
My whole thing is,
Why don't you get your man on the line right now? You may as well just FaceTime your man. No, only when if you want to get him on the line, or you get Jay on the line.
Man, you the fucking paid off. Like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna do all that, but bro, you know I'm gonna fight your side. I'm gonna ask you when you want to make it happen. You say whenever. What the fuck you gonna make this fight happen?
Okay, now listen. We can do it next, right? And I just explained to you. If you have your manager, put it on the table because listen. Now you understand what we're doing, right? I told you I'm gonna give you a good listen because you was lower on the list. It was Shakur. Now listen. If Shakur, wait a minute. Now you tell me Shakur. If you well, no, we want everybody, and you included. Now I'm just saying this. Now, but listen though. Let me say this though. If Shakur don't want to do it because I think y'all all about the same size, right?
Man, I'm beating your son ass, bro.
Okay, so listen to this. If Shakur don't want to do it, if you don't want to do it, you still gonna get it. You still gonna let it.
Y'all want Shakur first. That's what's up.
No, they can come either way. Shakur, it don't make no difference. He said it don't make no difference.
He just said Keyshawn.
Huh?
Who is that? Who just said Keyshawn?
No, nobody didn't say Keyshawn. He said it don't make a difference.
That's what I'm talking about.
This year, Bill. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna fight.
This is this year, Bill.
That's all I'm saying.
No. Listen. It's them two guys next. I don't know about those years and all that other shit. Those years and parts. No. Wait. It's you two niggas.
Bill funny as that.
Yo, why Bill had to let the whole clique come out?
Yo, that's Bill crazy, man.
Bill go from hold on, King. Wait, listen. Then the whole clique come out. Listen, man, you two niggas is next.
This nigga funny as hell.
But listen though, no, y'all got a lot of money on the table. Hey,
You just gonna do all this? You just gonna pick another opponent? Is he serious? Like, what we talking about?
no, listen, that's you picking the bum niggas. They won't even let them fight them niggas.
So yeah,
He said they won't even let them fight the niggas.
Guess what? If I don't pick you, we out of business. I'm picking the good niggas. You one of the good niggas. I'm not picking no bum niggas.
I was never a bum though, so that's
that's what I'm saying. You're not a bum. That's why we put you on the list. Ain't no bum niggas on our list. You're the one picking the bum niggas. Who you gonna pick next?
So if I'm just 14 and old, I'm fighting bums.
Huh?
Like he was like, oh, you just 14 and old.
No, you're skilled though. You're skilled. No, you're skilled and you talk.
I ain't here, so whenever I'm
I need Gold to make a move, man. Gold gonna make me jump off here today. We're gonna sit in Gold. This is the play. We already up big, man. We already have two big plays today, so we're gonna let them rock and then hopefully Gold get his act together. But I ain't gonna waste all my time this week just doing nothing. So we stayed on here 20 hours this week. Hopefully y'all made a bag in some of the trades that I called this week. But we right back. Like I said, let this Gold play out and then go from there.